I forgot to do an intro, so this is just me starting with my simple facial moisturizer, and then I want to move on to my Wet n Wild primer. Using Maybelline's Dream Velvet Foundation in Classic Ivory. I absolutely love this foundation. I think it is amazing. It goes on really well. And I'm just using a stippling brush to apply it all over my face. And to cover the one blemish on the front of my forehead is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in medium, and then I will be using a beauty blender to blend that in. That's the Real Techniques one, and then I'm using the NYX Dark Circle Corrector in light and just applying that under my under eyes. And then also using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Sable to conceal the under eyes as well. And just using the Beauty Blender again to blend that out. Using the NYX finishing powder in Banana to set the under eye concealer. Then just using the e.l.f. bronzer and blush 2-in-1, using the bronzer side to just contour just a little bit. I'm going to be using the Fit Me pressed powder in 130 to set my entire face and blend out the contour. And just using a kabuki brush to blend that all in. Just using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist designer thing that's got the spoolie on the end in brunette to fill in my brows. Then I'm going to use the NYX HD eyeshadow primer to prime my eyes. And then I'm also going to use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, just showing you that I have the big pencils. It's just this is almost empty. I'm just going to put that all over the eye to help the color that we're going to be using be more vibrant and stand out just a little bit more. just using the Maybelline Duo in Chic Naturals and using the lighter color right in my crease with a blending brush. Using the NYX single shadow in, I believe it's Sex Kitten, and I'm putting this all over my eyes with a flat shadow brush. It cuts off me putting that on both eyes, but it just put it all over both eyelids in up to the crease, and then I'm pulling out my Profusion palette and just using a shimmery orange color, and I'm putting that all over top of the Sex Kitten, so just all over the lid up to the crease. Going back in with that lighter shade of the Maybelline and just blending out the crease a little bit more. And then I'm going in with a Physicians Formula black eyeliner and just lining my upper lash line. So just taking a Q-tip and cleaning it up real quick. Then I'm taking out my Makeup Revolution Affirmation palette and taking a shimmery brown color and just lining my bottom lashes with that. And then I'm taking the Sex Kitten and just putting that on top of the brown just to kind of bring the orange down to the bottom line as well. Then taking a Jordana black eyeliner pencil and just lining my bottom lashes. And I'm lining the upper waterline as well. It's a little irritating to the eye, so sorry for the weird facial expression. And just curling the lashes just a little bit. I'm not very good at it, so it never really makes much of a difference, but I do it anyway. And then I'm taking the CoverGirl Super Size Me mascara in just Blackest Black. It's the Star Wars edition because I'm a geek like that. Then I'm taking the NYX blush in Terracotta. And then I'm doing a second layer of the exact same mascara. I like to put some time in between because it gives it time to dry and it sets better. So I did my lips, but I didn't like the way it turned out, so it'll be coming off. But I put on the Lumi highlighter in Rose and used the upper color for my brows, and I believe that I also put it on my cheeks. But I can't find that bit. And on my lips was a Rimmel lip liner and a Wet n Wild gloss, and then I took that off and put on a different Wet n Wild gloss in the color Raspberry Voice in 553. I liked the way that turned out, so we kept that one. And I'm using my Suave Heat Protection Spray because we're going to be using a little bit of heat on it. And just brushing that through. And then pulling up a small bit of hair to start my braid. I'm doing a Dutch braid, which is where it's like a French braid, but you go under instead of over. I turned around so you guys could see the back, what I was doing, but I realized I didn't tilt my head down very well, so you can't really see it until I turn around again in a few minutes. I started to braid the rest of the way down, and then I remembered that I wanted to curl the bottom, so I was just going to grab an elastic and put it on, which the elastic then broke at work that night, and I ended up braiding it the rest of the way anyway. I'm just pulling apart the braid a little bit and tucking in a little spot that was driving me nuts because it was too loose. And then I went and put on a different shirt so I was ready, and grabbed my Numi Titan 3 wand. I believe it's the 19mm barrel that I'm using, and just curling the ponytail. That's about it. This is one of my go-to makeup looks for work because it's simple, it's easy, and it doesn't take me very long to do. And then I also do a lot of braids for work as well, so I kind of got both of them in there for you. Alright, thank you so much for watching.